Hi there, this is Dianne Hanks, and I have a real makeover for using recycling, that kind of thing. And I remember memorizing this little ditty when I was younger that I had heard, and when people were like in the depression, they used to say this, use it up, wear it out, make it do, or do without. And in our completely, you know, disposable world that we live in, it's probably less expensive to buy a new t-shirt than it is to try and revive an old one. That's how cheap things have gotten for us. But there are some things that we can give new life to. I remember dumping a little wicker piece of furniture, and it was sort of a brown wicker, and as it was sitting in the trash, I looked at it and I thought, can I give that new life if I just sort of paint it? What if I paint that white? And I pulled it out and I got some spray paint and I painted the whole thing white, and I used it for another several years. And it was still a good piece of furniture. I just was tired of looking at it like it was brown. So, when you're tired of looking at something, and really it's a good time to give new life to things that will brighten you again. It's so surprising what just a little tiny thing that you do to customize something, what it will do for you to feel like, oh, I did that. Well, I have this purse, and I am sad that I didn't get a good picture of it before, but it was this wicker basket, and I spent a lot of money on it, and it used to have all these little darling mother of pearl beads all over it. And everywhere I went, I would get the most fun comments about, "Oh my gosh, I love that little tote bag." Well, you know, it it served its day. And I was so sad when it started really just ripping apart. And I thought, oh, that's too sad. Even though I know how to do that coiling and fixing, it just wasn't worth it to, try and save this thing. And you can see there's one of the little things right there, but it had these little, they're mother of pearl, and they were all over here like that. And it was just such a fun little bag to just throw stuff in and go. I'm not really one for carrying the same purse all the time. I like to change my bags and just throw my cell phone in here and my wallet that's got all my ID and all that other stuff. But when I go to a conference or whatever, I love things to just be open. I don't like big zippers and all that stuff. So this was a sad day. This was a very sad day when my little tote that I had, it's beyond on its last leg. I can't do that anymore. But here's the fun part about it. I found a little linen folder that it was a little bit more expensive. I found this, I think, at Target, my favorite French store. And it is, it's one of those designer notebooks. What is that? Isaac Mizrahi. And I love all the little inserts and stuff. And isn't it fun, like when a new year starts, you get out a new calendar and you do all your other new stuff. But I decided to give this one a little bit of new life. And so what I did is take all those mother of pearl round things, and I made them on my little folder. So I took all those and gave this new folder a new life, and something for me that when I go to a conference or want to check my schedule or whatever, I can really just do that and feel good about it. It is when we put our special papers and things like that with honor in beautiful containers and lovely folders, it makes us feel different, to have a nice pen or something. And even if no one else ever sees this, if this is something private next to my bed, look at how nice that is. This is befitting a queen, wouldn't you say? It's not just, a nice little folder that's linen. I don't know if you can see that little texture on there. It's a really nice linen. I love that. But see my ring? Also mother of pearl. Look at that. And the way that the light captures it is just, it's just such a fun little thing. And actually, it's quite heavy now too. So that's my little folder makeover. And think about things that you could give a new life to. And I know that no one else on the planet has this folder. Why? Because I gave it this look. I gave it my little touch, and I'm proud of it. I used to be real crafty, and I don't really take time to do that anymore, but it's always satisfying when I do that. I was an art student for a little while too, and I miss doing things like this. I miss, I miss using my hands to make things, and I'm very happy that I'm using a canvas of real people, though. Maybe in the future I'll show you some of my artwork that I have done. I did some painting, and I used to do lettering and all that kind of stuff, but I've chosen my canvas of people. I feel that I love to make over people, and watching people blossom and become who they're supposed to be has been one of the most satisfying feelings that I could have. So I do thank you for staying with me, and I appreciate your support. I hope you found this of value. I'm Dianne Hanks.